Mastering AWS OpsWorks, your ultimate guide to streamlined configuration and application management. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Introduction to AWS OpsWorks, simplifying application management at scale. In today's fast-paced cloud environment, managing the deployment and configuration of applications across multiple servers can be daunting. AWS OpsWorks, a configuration management service, simplifies this process by providing tools to manage applications at scale, whether in the cloud or on-premises. By leveraging the power of Chef, AWS OpsWorks allows you to automate deployment, configure applications, and maintain consistency across your infrastructure. This podcast will take you through the essential aspects of AWS OpsWorks, from setting up your first stack to advanced configuration management techniques. OpsWorks architecture, stacks, layers, instances, and apps explained. Understanding the architecture of AWS OpsWorks is crucial for effectively managing your applications. Here's a breakdown. Stacks. A stack is a container that includes a set of resources and configurations for your application. It can represent different environments, such as development, testing, and production. Layers. Layers within a stack represent different components of your application, such as load balancers, web servers, or databases. Each layer is configured independently and can be reused across stacks. Instances. Instances are the servers on which your applications run. They can be either EC2 instances in AWS or on-premises servers. Each instance is associated with a specific layer and inherits its configuration. Apps. Apps are the actual applications you deploy within a layer. OpsWorks manages these apps by automating deployment and configuration tasks. Setting up your first OpsWorks stack, a step-by-step guide. Create a stack, log into the AWS Management Console and navigate to OpsWorks. Click Create Stack, select your preferred stack type, Chef 12 or Chef 11, and configure your stack settings. Define layers. Once your stack is created, add layers by selecting Add Layer. Choose the appropriate layer type, for example, web server, application server, and configure the necessary settings, including security groups and instance profiles. Add instances. You can add instances within each layer. Choose the instance type, for example, T2.micro, and operating system, and specify whether the instance will run continuously or only during specific periods. Deploy applications. Finally, add your applications by selecting Add App. Specify the repository URL, application type, for example, Rails, Node.js, and deployment settings. Configuring layers and instances, building blocks of your infrastructure. Configuring layers and instances is critical to tailoring your infrastructure to meet specific needs. Layer configuration. Customize each layer by defining lifecycle events, setup, configure, deploy, undeploy, shutdown, that trigger Chef recipes. You can also attach elastic load balancers and configure auto-scaling. Instance configuration. For each instance, you can specify detailed settings such as instance size, EBS volumes, and monitoring configurations. OpsWorks also allows you to use custom AMIs, giving you complete control over the instance environment. Deploying and managing applications with OpsWorks, best practices. When deploying applications with OpsWorks, consider the following best practices. Version control. Always use version control for your Chef recipes and application code. This ensures consistency and traceability in deployments. Testing. Test your Chef recipes and deployment configurations in a staging environment before deploying them to production. Rollback strategies. Implement rollback mechanisms for deployments to quickly revert to a previous version in case of failure. Automating configuration and deployment with Chef. Key concepts. Chef plays a central role in AWS OpsWorks, enabling automation of configuration and deployment tasks. Recipes. Chef recipes are Ruby scripts that define configuration policies. They are the building blocks of Chef's automation capabilities. Cookbooks, a collection of recipes and related files that define the desired state of your infrastructure. OpsWorks allows you to manage cookbooks from Chef's supermarket or your repositories. Roles allow you to group multiple recipes and apply them to specific instances or layers. Automating with Chef reduces the risk of human error and ensures that your infrastructure remains consistent and scalable. Monitoring and troubleshooting with OpsWorks and CloudWatch, metrics, alarms, and logs. Effective monitoring and troubleshooting are essential for maintaining application performance and reliability. Metrics. OpsWorks integrates with CloudWatch to provide detailed metrics for your instances and layers. Monitor critical metrics like CPU utilization, memory usage, and network traffic to ensure your applications perform optimally. Alarms. Set up CloudWatch alarms to receive notifications when metrics exceed predefined thresholds. This enables proactive response to potential issues. Logs. Use OpsWorks to access logs from your instances, including Chef logs, application logs, and system logs. Analyzing logs helps you troubleshoot and resolve issues quickly. Advanced OpsWorks techniques, CLI commands and customizations. AWS OpsWorks provides a powerful CLI, command line interface, for advanced users who need to automate tasks or customize their deployments further. CLI commands. Use the OpsWorks CLI to manage stacks, layers, instances, and applications. Automate repetitive tasks directly from the command line, such as creating new stacks or scaling cases. Custom scripts. You can extend the functionality of OpsWorks by using custom scripts during lifecycle events. This allows you to perform tasks that OpsWorks or Chef does not natively support. Conclusion. Leveraging OpsWorks for efficient and reliable application management. AWS OpsWorks is a robust tool for managing and automating application deployments across cloud and on-premises environments. By leveraging stacks, layers, and Chef automation, you can ensure your infrastructure is scalable, consistent, and easy to manage. Whether you are deploying web applications, databases, or custom software, OpsWorks offers the flexibility and power needed to streamline your operations. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website, and follow our social media links.